In today's video, we're going to talk about the race that just happened for the French Grand Prix at Le Mans. Now, before we get into it, here's how it finished. Jorge Martin won it from Marco Bezzecchi, Aya Agura, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Pedro Acosta, Fabio Quartararo, Elie Bastianini, Raul Fernandez, Fermin Aldeguer, Luca Marini, Johan Zarco, Alex Rins, Toprak, Franco Morbidelli, Jack Miller, and Jonas Folger was the last one across the line. Binder crashed, Mir crashed, Bagnaia crashed, Diego Moreira crashed, and Alex Marquez crashed. As we know, Marc Marquez is out and didn't start the race due to yesterday's crash and the injuries sustained there. Now, when the race got underway, Bezzecchi got a really good start, and Acosta and Di Gianantonio were in close quarters with him. Pecco did have a pretty good race in keeping them honest and was up behind Marco Bezzecchi, well, around half a second-ish. But Pecco did crash a couple of halfway through the first part of the race. So, but saying that, Jorge Martin didn't get as great of a start as he did in the sprint race, but was always in contention, not too far away, and literally hunted Bezzecchi down and passed him with a couple of laps to go in an absolutely stunning ride. Like, there is no doubt about it. That was an absolutely brilliant ride from Jorge Martin. Marco Bezzecchi, solid race. He couldn't really get away from anyone. Kept the gap at around half a second, 3/4 of a second, but didn't really have enough to cruise off into the sunset. Aya Agura getting on the podium, first Japanese rider in the podium in a long time, but in Aprilia 1-2-3, which is really, really impressive. Di Gianantonio, not a bad race, but it was kind of a plain race as well. Didn't really make a massive impact on it. Same with Pedro Acosta, was really good at the start, but just faded back. Similar to Fabio Quartararo, he put the Yamaha where the Yamaha should not be, but again, he did tail back. To be fair to him, he didn't go back as far as I thought he was going to. He did keep it, in the top six, which is a really good ride from him. Elie Bastianini, didn't see too much with him today. Raul Fernandez, Fermin Aldeguer walking with the limp still not 100%. Luca Marini and Johan Zarco, didn't see much of them either. Pretty boring race. Alex Rins, Toprak, Franco Morbidelli, Jack Miller. There's not a lot really to say there, running around in the small places, 12th, 13th, 14th. Of course, handy that they scored points, but, not really where they want to be. And Jonas Folger crossing the line at least this time in a one-off ride for the injured Maverick Vinales. All in all, look, it was a pretty good race. Not a lot of action towards the middle of it, but Jorge Martin did make it kind of a bit of a thriller towards the end. Definitely the MotoGP race was the star race, considering the Moto 2 and Moto 3 races earlier. All in all, though, not so bad, but I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of the race, and who was your standout rider of the day? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.